Speed Racers, Drive by Fox here. Welcome to Speedway Interview. This is our very first episode of this brand new series. Trust me, this is gonna be amazing. And I cannot wait to do more Speedway videos and stuff and Speedway interviews. Today I'm here with the one and only Dr. Detroit.
Oh, thank you very much. It's good to be on here on your very first episode, mate.
Yep. Since this is our new series, since this is the first episode of this new series, let's make it count, shall we?
Let's do it to it.
Okay. Questions. I got so many questions.
So many questions in so little time, and of course the car despawns. Hold on one second, people. Let me respawn the car back there. It's over here somewhere. Where is it? Is it this one? Nope, that's the wrong one. Where the hell did it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is.
This is how you start this series with a banger.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what's up.
Pretty much.
Okay. I got a first question I have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So, question is, how was your day?
Wish it was a little bit better because at the time of recording this, I just wrapped up a league race where I was racing a 1 hour endurance at Road Atlanta, started 14th, finished 12th. Car was absolute bull crap. I mean, it was a little Honda S660, so glad to be done with that, and hopefully to get a little bit better at the next race that I participate in.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That is so cool. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
It could be so amazing.
Yeah, it can be. I just wish we had a better car. I mean, the thing was a little down on power, unfortunately, because the leaders were running like 152s and I was in the 155s along with some other people. It was basically a butt whooping.
You said butt whooping. Oh my god.
It's an official title in racing, baby.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's fair. Okay. Next question. What? I got another question. So, how long you been on VR for?
Well, since this past June, probably about a year now. First got the VR headset back in June of 2023, and have never looked back since.
I see. Yep. Be fair. I've been on VR since October, since May of last year.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, because I actually was on desktop for the longest time, like going back to 2019, and then took a long period in 2021, never returned, and then returned in 2022 um, to kind of see what it was, and since then I've never looked back. Glad that I actually did decide to come here to VR chat.
Oh, okay. That's wow. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Okay. Yep. So, how does it feel to become furry?
How does it feel to become a racer, I think is what you were trying to say?
I mean, a furry racer.
Oh,
Furry ever. Oh.
yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that, in the furry community, there's really not too many sim racers out there because, I hate to say this, but there are a few that kind of like just resort to just oohing and, being all cute and snuggly and stuff like that. there's a fine line between doing that, but also going out there and like tearing it up on track. And so being a furry sim racer, yeah, I have had some my fair share of like people saying that you can't could be one or the other, you can't be both. But you know I've amassed quite a few victories, and I mean at the time of recording this, I currently sit at 172 victories between Gran Turismo 7 and Gran Turismo Sport. So, it's a fine line, but at the end of the day, if you can back up your stats and back up anything you say, then you're gonna go places.
That's very interesting. Very interesting story.
Okay.
So, how does it feel to be on VR chat?
Amazing, because I have my own video series now, over on my YouTube channel, Dr. Detroit Bernardo. um i have I have two different series that I do. One of them is VR Chat 101, where I kind of like give you the basics and things on like how to be better in VR chat and things like that. And then this avatar that I'm actually wearing right now, this one is actually what I'm using currently to film a series called The Traveling Nardo, where I basically am given special missions by Travel HQ to go to other places on VR Chat, basically international maps, check them out and see if they're any good or not. And we just came back from Italy, and I believe we got Indonesia coming up, and I believe we're going to have Egypt at some point, but not just yet.
Oh, that is so cool. You have your own series and a lot of fun. Be fair, I always want to travel the world as well. Not just by plane, and also
Yep, I mean,
probably cars as well.
yeah, I mean, it's funny though because in filming the Traveling Nardo series, it was always supposed to take place at the beginning of an airport, but the airport map that I wanted to film in was just so lagged out. Like even just like what we're doing right now, everything would be just so lagged to the point where the film would just look like you're going. It would not be the smoothness or the fluidity that you're seeing right now on screen.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, it happened to me when I first spawned to start filming. My goodness. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Question is, man, so many questions. Let's see. What is your favorite part of VR chat?
Favorite part of VR chat? That's a tricky one. I would have to say maybe just you know going to different worlds and just seeing kind of like what makes people tick, because you can run into a lot of good people, but you can also run into a lot of bad people too. Unfortunately, most public instances uh, will have a lot of like undesirables and other things like that. So in reality, I really like doing the friends instances, but also you can find groups where people have kind of the same neuroses as you, or have a similar background, or maybe they have a similar love. Like, some people love to do karaoke. I love karaokeing. Some people love to race. I love to race. And then some people just like to hang out and have a decent time.
Anyways, we can, speaking of ways, we can also race later in the show.
That's true. That is if the camera will
Uh,
actually work with it. I'm pretty sure I can get the camera to work on the car.
hopefully. And, oh, my least favorite part about being in the VRC furry fandom is, let's just say, trust me, I see some people doing some shit they're not supposed to do, which is against DRC's TOS. Similar
Yeah.
to Twitch's POS.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many times where I've gone to a world and all of a sudden everybody's, all over the place, and then, you see that one person that's got their schween out and all that, and it just it's kind of like, whoa, okay, put that thing away, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
My god. Oh my god, it's a Monster Zinc meme, no way. God from
Yes, it is.
yeah, trust me. Okay, let's on to next question is wow, damn fucking hard. No, it's okay, I got another question. Question is, what is your first ever VR3 convention you go?
The first ever one was actually just this past June. It was Ferality Umbra. I had a lot of fun there, and it was interesting because I had signed up for it as early as February because I kept hearing people saying it was really good. And thankfully, though, the friend group that I actually brought with me really helped the experience big time. I got to meet some new friends, even got to meet my doppelganger and things like that. In fact, this particular avatar was supposed to be at Ferality Umbra, but sadly, it didn't happen because at the time I had literally just started my channel, so my Galaxy Nardo, my Princeton Nardo, my Antoine de Colette avatar, and my Elias Acorn avatar were the ones that I used at Umbra. But I plan to go back next year, whatever Ferality decides to do. I had a big blast, and I'd love to do it again. That's for sure.
It would me too, because I've been to two Ferralis I've been is Ferrari Silva and Umbra, the one I just went to see.
Yeah. It's a shame that we weren't able to meet up with each other, but we were not friends at that point.
Yeah, we never met because I was around. I was hanging out with my other friends and a lot of cool stuff. I also make a little bit of new friends on
Yeah, true.
during the convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also went to Club Fin. It was
Yeah.
so amazing. They also had a metal DJ Flicks.
Yeah.
Got me Flicks. He is a banger.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that Club Finn was kind of the weakest point for Audi Umbra for me. The highlight was probably some of like the little seminars that they had, but also going to the village that I hope one day they release as a public map, because to get the full experience of it, you kind of have to go out there. You kind of have to walk around the convention center and also go to Dealer's Den, which Dealer's Den's got so much fun stuff. I mean, I have videos of me and a good friend of mine named Link Lucario going around Dealer's Den and checking out all the nooks and crannies and Tatum's and all that jazz.
That is so fun. I can't wait to go to Raleigh again because this con is so like yeah. My favorite part about this con is you won't have to worry about paying all expenses like the travel, the food. You still have to pay for food, but the
Yeah.
and the tickets as well.
Yeah, I mean you'd have
But
to
you
you
won't have to worry.
you have to Grubhub that.
Yeah, but at least you won't have to worry about leaving the comfort of your own home. They've been doing
Yeah.
this since the global pandemic.
Yeah, and I'm glad that Ferality has grown into what it is, because there's a I mean, that thing could have easily fallen apart, but nope, it didn't.
Nice. I'm glad they're still doing like they're still investing some money so they can be able to do other cons and also do donations to charity. But the
Hmm.
last charity they did for Umbra is the Center Orlando.
Yeah, that one.
For the
Yeah, that one was all right. I mean, I mean, I ended up not donating or anything like that because I usually donate to, things that I can get behind and things like that there. But whatever they decide to do for the next reality, whether it be another space fiend world or something underground, I mean, it would be kind of cool if like the next update we suddenly go from like space all the way down into the ground, and it's like Ferality Geode or something like that.
Or maybe a Speedway theme, because
God,
I
that would
am a
absolutely
car
be good.
fanatic.
God, that would be so good. I mean, if they ever did a Speedway theme, I'd be there so fast. I mean, I'd be the poster boy for it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Hmm.
I guess, you know what time it is?
What's that?
I challenge you to a race.
Okay then. Let's let's use the Twisted Sister cars, which are the 2006 paint schemes. So you know
Okay.
what? We'll go ahead and cut the camera, but when we come back, we'll have our cars lined up. So stick around. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm
Okay,
actually going
guys.
to put this over here. So all right, let me
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
challenge this Naruto to a race.
All right, now before we leave or before we get going. Oh shoot! Ha! Wrong thing. Actually, no, I'll go ahead. You know what? You do the candy, I'll do the cereal.
Let's
Alright,
get
let me
a
do
car
this.
position.
Go ahead and pull yours alongside.
Okay.
Alright, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to pull the camera out a little bit because you parked it so close up here. So now I gotta go back into my car and bring this back. Yeah, oops. Got it. Okay. Now we can go ahead and come back here to the front so we can kind of say to your fans exactly what we did. Okay. Alright, so this Rexium challenged me to a race, and so we're gonna do a couple laps. He's gonna be in the Elliott Sadler 38 M&M's Ford Fusion. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be in the cereal car. I got Terry Labonte's number 44 car. So this should be good. In fact, I'm gonna see which would be best. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Should your viewers see the camera from the onboard, or should I go ahead and try and put it like on the screen over there? Because the screen would basically be focused on one car, but if we put the camera mounted on the hood of my car, then they would get my view.
Okay, we can put it in my.
Okay, then let me go ahead and do that. Let me see how this is
It's
gonna
gonna
work.
be difficult because I have to cut the scene,
That's fine.
or or we could just have the camera flying where both cars, like in old races
Oh, there we go. Hold on.
broadcast where.
Yeah, hold on. I think I got a good spot here. There we go. Okay. Now I think I can see what we got. Okay. Pull this down here. Okay. And I go to look things. Okay. Alright, I think we're good now, friend.
Okay.
go ahead and hop in your car. You take off, and then I'll follow. Oh, here he comes. Uh-oh. I think he had a little incident back there in turn 4. Yeah, here he comes.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Police say I crashed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I noticed, how bad did you damage the car anyway?
I don't know, I just got out, I just respawned.
Well, let me go have a look-see. I'll retrieve the car, the camera is right there, so if you want to speak to the folks, go for it.
guys, I want to do this podcast for quite some time, and I was having trouble coming up with this name, but I come up with Speedway, so this Speedway interview.
Mm-hmm. And not only that too, but I'll be
Yeah.
helping. I'll be helping Drive By over here with it. You never know what racetrack we're going to be going to, and you never know like who we'll be interviewing too.
Also, my friend Dexter Dorito also said Detroit, Dr. Detroit. Sorry, yeah.
Yep. By the way, too, for anybody that wants to know the fastest lap, let's do this. Here, follow me really quickly, camera. Let me just take you for a little spin over here so we can show you the lap times. Well, actually, there's just one lap time, but as you can see, here, I ran a 36:43, which of course is a far cry from running a 31 like some of these other things we're doing. Now back this way we go. Oh, yeah, so there you are. Let me get the camera back in action. There we go. Okay, turn that to world. There we go. Now we're good. So yeah, maybe next time you'll be able to turn a full lap around here, and who knows, maybe you might be able to beat that.
Next time.
Okay.
Check on my car.
I think it actually despawned, dude, because I can't see it anywhere. So it probably.
Oh yeah, that happened.
So you probably despawned it. So probably when you had that incident, you probably despawned it. That's going to be the 2019 car. So here, I'll get you a 38 car back. There it is. Now I'll bring it over to you. But yeah, there we have it, everybody. Plus the view you guys saw was actually from my point of view too.
Yeah, hopefully every week we'll be interviewing other VRC creators and avatar makers on VR chat. Maybe sometimes every week, depending of the schedule.
That's right. And so if you want to be a part of the series, or if you want to be interviewed by Drive By and myself, ask him, or check out his YouTube channel, or check out Dr. Detroit the Nardo for more details later on.
Anyways, looks like before we wrap this up, I got a very last question.
Yeah, go for it.
So, how does it feel to work alongside me, this series?
It feels pretty good. Feels like a little trip back down memory lane in a way.
Matter of fact, we're gonna make some memory. Just to let you guys know, Dr. Detroit is gonna be served as the co-host of this new series, the Speedway
right.
interview.
That's right. To be seeing a lot more of us
So
very soon.
Yep, more of him and more of me. Yep, I'm main host. I'm the host of the show. I created the show.
That's right.
Anyways, it's time to wrap it up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you guys new, subscribe for more. And thanks for driving by, and I'll see you at the Speedway.
Peace and love. We're clear. And stop the recording.